I'm Juana de la Selva, and today I want to talk to you about a book that I typically will not talk to you about. This is like a business book, like a productivity book, and my dad gave this to me. And typically I would never be attracted to a book like this. Boring cover, doesn't look imaginative or fun, which is typically what I'm attracted to. But this book actually really has changed the way that I do things. I have a very hard time with productivity. I have ADHD for sure. As much as I read, reading actually is the one thing that I feel like helps keep my brain and my focus intact. By knowing that I can read still, and by reading often, I feel like I'm exercising that ability to concentrate, also through meditation. But without reading and meditation, I feel like I would have a struggle with concentration. This book talks about how the key difference between people who are successful and people who aren't is a very small, unassuming key. The big takeaway from this book that changed my life. Let's say you're an artist and you haven't made art in 2 years. Well, you're no longer an artist. You used to be an artist, but you haven't been an artist for a long time. So anytime you stop doing an activity, you no longer become someone who does that activity. And that was a really life-changing paradigm for me, because I'm like, whoa, so I can't like attach myself to activities I used to do. If I'm not still currently doing them, I can't really say that I'm still that thing, which makes a lot of sense. If I haven't modeled in 2 years, I'm not a model anymore, you know? So this book showed me that every day we have an opportunity to either move toward a goal or away from a goal. This book talks about how there's no in between. There's not a day that goes by in your life where you're just going straight forward. You're either going toward a goal or away from it every day that goes by. And the momentum begins to build in trends. So that's not the way that I think. I'm a very right-brained person. I have a hard time thinking in like organizational, linear, business-like fashion. So this book really helped me to understand the importance of creating habits in my life that can build on themselves to create a future for myself, because I've been so creatively minded and kind of scattered that it was very hard for me to make things happen. This book, the biggest takeaway that I took from the Slide Edge is that if you do a little bit toward your goal every single day, then you will see it come to fruition. If you make it too big in your mind and you don't approach it, if you stop doing something because you have built it up in your mind, then you've already failed. So that really helped me to make the decision, like, do I want to succeed or fail? Do I want to keep moving toward the goal, or do I want to let it drop off and start to fall away? So this book really has been, I feel like I need to reread this book, because right after I read this book, I wrote the majority of a children's book that now sits at about 79% done. And that was in about a 2-month period after reading this book. And now it's been about like 8 years since then. So I am going to reread this book because I know that it helped change my productivity level and how I approached life. And I know that it was making me a more productive member of capitalistic society. Thank you for taking the time to check out my video today. I hope that you're enjoying my videos. I'm having so much fun talking to you guys about all the books that I have. I have nearly 1,000 books. I'm pretty sure I have over 1,000 books. And I've been reading several books a week since I was about 5 years old. So, or, you know, since I was able to first read, you know, I wasn't reading at an extraordinary early age or anything. I was reading at a normal age, but I just was reading an abnormal amount since the moment that I learned to read. I so appreciate you. This has been a long time coming. I'm a really shy person, but I really am inspired by people who are doing this online, and I really wanted to be a part of it. So thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day.